What if you spent your entire life chasing a trophy, and the moment you finally had it in your hands, you realized it was the least important thing that ever happened to you? What if winning was the thing that almost destroyed you, and losing was the thing that saved your life? That's not a motivational poster. That's the hidden gut punch, sitting inside one of Pixar's most beloved films. Today, we're breaking down Cars, the story of the fastest rookie in racing who had everything, understood nothing, and had to get completely lost before he could finally figure out what mattered. This one goes deeper than the racetrack. Let's drive. Meet Lightning McQueen. He is talented. He knows it. He makes absolutely sure everyone else knows it too. Lightning is a rookie race car on the edge of history, one race away from becoming the youngest car ever to win the Piston Cup, the most prestigious championship in racing. He's fast, he's flashy, and he has sponsors, fans, and a brand built entirely around one idea. I am the future of this sport. His crew? He barely acknowledges them. His team? Interchangeable. His relationships? Transactional. Lightning McQueen exists in a world with one person in it himself, and he has engineered everything around that fact. The final race of the season ends in a three-way tie between Lightning, the veteran champion Strip the King Weathers, and the dirty, scheming Chick Hicks. A tiebreaker race is scheduled in California 1 week away. Lightning is so desperate to get there first that he pushes his transport truck Mac to drive through the night without rest. Mac dozes off on the highway. Lightning rolls out of the trailer. Instead of California, he wakes up in Radiator Springs, a tiny, forgotten town in the middle of nowhere. Population? Almost nobody. And this accident, this embarrassing, inconvenient, completely unwanted detour, is the best thing that will ever happen to him. Lightning's first instinct is to escape as fast as possible. He tears through the main street, destroys the road, gets arrested, and is sentenced by the town's judge, Doc Hudson, to fix every inch of pavement he wrecked before he can leave. Lightning is furious. Lightning is humiliated. Lightning starts repaving immediately, badly desperate, just to be done and gone. But Radiator Springs has other plans. Slowly, reluctantly, Lightning starts meeting the town. Sally, a sleek, smart Porsche, who chose this forgotten place on purpose and loves it fiercely. Mater, a rusted, gap-toothed tow truck who is the purest, most generous soul Lightning has ever encountered, and offers his friendship without condition or agenda. Ramon, Flo, Luigi, Guido, Fillmore, Sarge, a whole community of characters who built real lives in a place the rest of the world drove past without stopping. And then there is Doc Hudson. Doc is cold with Lightning at first, dismissive. He wants the hotshot rookie gone as fast as possible. But Lightning discovers something about Doc that changes everything. A 3-time Piston Cup champion. The greatest racing car of his generation, who had an accident, got fixed up, and came back ready to race only to be told by the sport he loved that he was old news, replaced, forgotten. Doc didn't retire. He was discarded. And he came to Radiator Springs because when the world that defined you throws you away, you have to find a new world worth belonging to. Lightning doesn't fully understand that yet, but the seed is planted. Something happens to Lightning in Radiator Springs that he never planned for. He starts to slow down. He drives the old highway with Sally, the 2-lane road that used to be the main route before the interstate, bypassed everything, and left Radiator Springs behind. And for the first time in his life, Lightning isn't racing. He's just driving. He's feeling the road, noticing the landscape, being somewhere instead of rushing through it. He fixes the road properly this time, not to leave, but because he actually cares. He spends evenings with Mater. He learns to appreciate the town and the people in it. And in those quiet moments, something cracks open in Lightning McQueen that no amount of winning ever could. He realizes he has been moving at full speed his entire life and has arrived at every destination completely alone. Doc eventually gives Lightning the final push, secretly calling the racing world to come collect him, because Doc knows Lightning can't hide in Radiator Springs forever. He has to go back and face who he is on that track. But now, Lightning carries something he didn't have before. A reason. Real relationships. A home he didn't expect to find. The California tiebreaker explodes into chaos. Chick Hicks spends the entire race cheating, bumping, blocking, manipulating, because winning through any means necessary is the only language he speaks. Lightning is faster. Lightning is sharper. And heading into the final lap, he has the lead. Then Chick makes his dirtiest move, deliberately sending the king spinning into the wall at full speed. A catastrophic crash. A legend's final race ending in wreckage and humiliation. Lightning crosses the finish line first, and then he stops. He looks back at the king destroyed, career over, dignity gone, and he makes a choice that the Lightning McQueen from the beginning of this film could never have made. He reverses. He drives back. He pushes the king across the finish line so the old champion can end his career with grace instead of wreckage. Lightning loses the Piston Cup to Chick Hicks, and the entire crowd knows Lightning McQueen just won something no trophy can measure. Cars is a movie about the lie of speed. We live in a world that tells us the faster you move, the more you achieve, the better you are. Keep racing, keep winning, keep going, never stop, never slow down. Lightning McQueen had to get lost, really lost, stranded and humiliated in a town nobody remembered before he could discover that the life he was racing toward was emptier than the life he stumbled into by accident. Radiator Springs wasn't a detour from his real life. It was his real life. He just had to stop long enough to see it. The fastest car on the track had to learn that the best things in life are found at a pace the racetrack never allows. Cars came out in 2006, and people are still talking about it, not because of the racing, but because of what the racing is really about. That's the mark of a story that actually means something. If this breakdown hit differently than you expected, tap the like button. It genuinely helps this channel find more people who love going deeper into the stories we grew up with. And if you want a new breakdown every single day, hit subscribe. You'll never watch an animated movie the same way again. I'll see you in the next one. Slow down sometimes.